Micah Frankel alongside Youssef Zalal. Of course, I got to come all the way to Vegas to get FaceTime with a dude I know. The dude that I've interviewed like 10 times by now.
Zooms and stuff, so we had a couple of meetings. We good.
Right, I think I know this fella. I'm glad to see you in this environment, really.
Bro, it's hot. It is hot outside, bro. And this is my first time, so I'm just enjoying the experience, man, and it's been awesome.
You from Morocco. How are you saying it's hot out there?
Bro, it's not as dry as it's here, bro. At least there's like humidity and there's beach and stuff like that. This is a straight desert, bro. Even last night, I was driving, I think it was like 10 o'clock, bro, and it's like the wind just hitting me. I was like, oh my God, this is not good, bro. I was like, nah, this is not good. It's hot, bro. It is hot.
That humidity feels like a weight blanket, though, man. I'd rather have the dry heat. At least you can escape that kind of that humidity, that wetness. It just never leaves.
So I agree with that. There's the right and the wrong about that. I agree with that. But obviously, I feel like the humidity, though, it doesn't make my skin too much dry. So it helps with the moisture in the air and stuff like that. So that's the difference I think about sometimes, though. It's dry as hell in America, bro. I don't know what's going on, but it's dry.
I was asking Dustin Jacoby, and I got to ask you the same thing. How did Factory X not just rent a house this weekend? I see like 3, 4, 5 of you guys up in here running around. I'm like, that's too much for one hotel to handle.
Hey, thank God we're in different hotels because you're right, bro. We might be kicked out of the one hotel, so we're good. Let's keep it separated, like you said. We don't want to get in trouble, bro. Let's stay professional, dog.
How is life for Youssef Zalal? You're back here. You're in the UFC. We talked about it after the Sparta tournament. This is where you belong.
Man, it's been wild, man. Like you said, that's like my last time we spoke was I was in Sparta tournament and then won that one, and we talked. It was like, oh, we potentially be in the UFC and all this stuff. So obviously, life is good, man, and I'm blessed. And like I said in my post fight, alhamdulillah, man, I'm always blessed and grateful for everything that's happening and it's going on.
You don't just return, but you return and perform the way you wanted to. Like, dude, that's just the best.
I know, bro. I was like, the one thing, I was like, when am I going to get my UFC finish? And I was like, I'm glad I got it on the caliber opponent that it was, and then that's so that it made it even more special.
You almost want to run around the UFC office at that point and be like, I told you guys I'm that good.
I actually did tell Sean. I told Sean, I was like, I told you I'm ready, and I told you this is the right time, and he made the right decision, and we made the right call. So I'm happy about that.
Most surprising part to me about this return is I thought it was going to be at 145. I thought 135 days were a little bit done, but you hit the regional scene and you surprised me. What has it been now about 135 that's a better fit this time around?
Well, the 145 is a better fit. That was Kevin Holland, by the way. I'm on his ass. But I like 145, man. It's like my coach kind of like decided to like, I think this is the right weight class. I was younger when I fought in the UFC earlier. I was 23, right? I'm 27, about to be 28. So it's like for me to really finally get into my man's body, as they say. You know, I feel like I'm still a kid, but kind of get into that strength and a little bit more of that stuff, and I don't think I'm getting out my soul or anything like that, so that's what's kind of made that decision to kind of stay, and it's a lot more comfortable. The lifestyle is a lot more comfortable. It does not like super stressful.
For many years, wherever Marc Montoya went, I saw you right there. How beneficial were all those nights of being in a corner and cornering your teammates?
It gets me the experience. It's like, so when I come in and do make the walk and do make all that, it's just another day. You've been through it every time, right? And you've been through it in the good sides, bad sides, worst days, you know? Like when somebody gets knocked out, or your teammate gets knocked out, or your teammate has knocked somebody out or stuff like that. So it makes it more exciting. So like I said, it just helped me be ready to be there. So that was the most important part, and I'm very blessed about that.
What's going on with the family? I know that at one point it was really emotional. You hadn't seen your mom in years. I'm hoping to hear that you're getting to see the family more often these days.
Yeah, man. I try to go to Morocco now once a year, at least once a year. Well, obviously, I've been focused on going back to the UFC, so I haven't seen him as much. But obviously now, after my fight, I'm planning on going to back home for a whole month. So we'll see. So I'm waiting for that. Obviously, August 10th fight, and then move on.
Looking forward to that one. Close to a home game.
Yeah, bro, it's exciting, bro. It's like against a good opponent too. It's a tough opponent, and I feel like Moroccans have beef with the Netherlands, so it's a good little story too. So I think it's gonna be a fun, interesting matchup.
So let's get into breaking it down already. Where do you feel you're having the advantages? Where you're just the better fighter?
I think my IQ is a lot higher than this kid, and I think my ground game is a lot better than this kid. So I think that's if top two things that come out of my head is those two top things that I think I have advantage on.
What kind of maturity are you having now in your fight game where you're talking to me about your grappling? It's something you have, but you didn't want to use that shit a couple of years ago.
Hey, bro, listen. It's MMA. Sometimes you're gonna need to do the ground game to where I don't care if it's a black belt or anything. Sometimes you're gonna need to use your grappling, you know, because sometimes you get hit, you get cracked, stuff like that. But that's the maturity. I'm willing to do everything at all times. So.
I know it's feeling good, looking good. The shirt is off the chain, man. I don't even know what the question is, but it's just off the charts.
Hey, bro, TJ Maxx, bro, they fucking hooked it up, bro. So I went there and just grabbed it, bro. I'm glad there, but I didn't even know what it looked like. I was like, it's just hot. Let me try to blend in with the environment, bro. And I guess I did. So I don't know. You tell me.
It's the Moroccan hit Hawaii, or the Moroccan hit Miami is what the shirt looks like.
I know, everybody thinks like I'm Miami, like a Narcos or something, bro. I need to slow down, bro.
Don't be doing it too big. I see the watch. Come on. Not looking like Rosas. Don't know if you saw that thing. Oh my God.
This is a gift. I don't ball out like that. Chill out. No. But yeah. But I was like, I'm just trying to blend in the environment. Maybe I start opening up buttons and stuff. So chill out.
The chest hair popping out the chest. It's always good cooking it with the homie. Youssef Zalal, I appreciate you outside, bro.
Thank you for having me, man. As always, like I said, man, this feels like just another day with your ass too. So we've been through this before. So yeah, man, thank you for having me. I appreciate you.
New Mexico has a rich boxing history. Tapia versus Romero, Tapia versus Archuleta, Holm versus Cisneros, Torres versus Cabral. August 10th, the world will be watching. Hammer versus Diamond. Someone's O has to go. Abraham Perez, Matthew Griego. IBF USBA flyweight title. The Duke City Civil War. Get your tickets at etix.com.